another blood sacrifice. Yogurt. Just finished editing the vlog. It's now 3:30 p.m. It was a pretty smooth editing things. Now I just go up top, click export, and I already fixed the gap, so I'll continue anyways. Then select 1080p and let it start editing or processing the video and watching it in super slow-mo. Look at that yogurt lid opening. Is not the yogurt lid opening of the century. I should submit it to Guinness World Book of Records. That's an aggressive tab pull on that yogurt container. What will be next in the yogurt Olympics? But that's getting done now. So then I did find a video screen recording software thing, so I'm going to be using that one. But then I realized I actually also need to get a microphone, so I'm going to have to buy a microphone for my computer now and stuff like that. So I have to get all that good stuff figured out and have to figure out what to do next now. This image and part have now been approved, so I've now submitted a inventory request to add the inventory for this part of this part and this part making up this part. And so then that'll be approved hopefully soon. And then I'm going to try to grab the one I have upstairs that's still brand new and then add images for it. And then I'm going to probably add a note to my eBay description that I did remove the battery pack once, because I do also want to confirm that there are no batteries in there for some reason, because the torso part was not actually sealed in a bag. So I'm going to include a note on that, because I'll check for batteries, and then when I check for batteries to confirm that there are none in there, then I'll take photos of the part, and then I'll use that for the image for this one here, because I need to replace this image here, because this one here is quite badly damaged that I used a catalog image for. This was a throwaway image I used, and I told them I would be submitting a new one, and so then I'll do that, and then I'll also submit one for the one that has the battery tray, and then I'll also submit one of the battery tray itself. But that'll get done eventually, but not right now. You gotta just love it when every now and then the wheel on your chair just falls off, and then whenever you sit on it, it just kind of sinks a whole bunch. Let's see, can I get this back on? I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Alrighty, the wheel's back on. Yeah, I should probably buy another chair. If I buy another chair, that'll be like my, I want to say 5th chair in the span of about 2 years. I just do not go well with chairs. Well, sometimes I buy the wrong ones. Sometimes, like, there's a weird racing seat ones that have like solid metal pieces here, and I'm like, who would even invent that? It is so irritating. You can't sit without bruising your leg and stuff like that. And then other ones, the wheels just don't spin, like this one. And then other ones, I mean, I just break it because, I mean, it's a chair where I'm always sitting down, getting up and everything like that. So yeah, this does not have the longest lifespan, but yeah, I should get a new one, but probably not for a while. This one will last a bit longer. Well, I took a few more clips for some reels on Instagram. All of them that have this timer on the bottom right corner are all clips I get together for a reel on Instagram. I think it's about 35 or so clips per reel on Instagram that I do to create the one that you saw in the previous video, if you saw that one. And so I'm going to create another one now and upload that to Instagram, because the other one did decently well. So for the first reel, it's 43 clips. I don't know if that's going to be too long for the reel or not, so I might end up cutting 1 or 2 of them from it, but I'm going to try to get all 43 in the clip, and then if it is, then if I can get them all into a 90-second clip or less, then I'll use that, and I might include it in this video like I did the previous one as well. Just finished editing the Instagram reel. It was pretty good. I think there's only like a minute 20 something seconds, so that's pretty good. It's rendering or exporting it pretty fast, so that's nice. And so yeah, then I'll get this done, and then I will do something else, not quite sure what yet. And I am about to make the previous vlog public. Okay, now it's public. I can click on it, go here. I made sure it first loaded in HD, and so that's good. And it's yogurt time, but sometimes there isn't enough. Yogurt. So you just gotta get another yogurt. Well, I just got these Admiral Akbar torsos in the mail. Let's see if I can find one. Most of them have it, but I just want to find one that would pick up good on the camera. Yeah, like this one here. Most of them have like a whole bunch of these weird black marks on the back and stuff like that. They were all listed as new. It's from one of the European sellers. So this stuff does happen every now and then when I get parts from them. So I'm just contacting the seller, see what I should do about it. These things weren't too terribly expensive. I think I paid like 30 euros for all of them, so it wasn't too bad of a price. But I just contacted the seller and see what can be done about that, because I bought these, and since they all have like marks on them and stuff like that, I can't list them as new now, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully I'll be able to work things out without the seller and everything will go well. There's a couple of them that I was able to find that were in good condition, but then I just stopped checking because there's just so many of them, and emailed the seller or messaged them through Bricklink. So if I get an update for that, I'll check in again. Well, I found my new fidget toy. It's just fun. You can do this and it throws it back down, and then moving this spins the thing on the end. This here could easily become a bestseller fidget toy. It's just fun. It's an obscure Lego part. It's only worth like 20 cents. It's not worth much, but it's just fun to continuously click it and stuff like that and spin the ends and stuff like that. I'm not going to list it because it's just, I don't feel like listing it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yogurt time. I just sold these two trans neon orange windscreens for 20 bucks a piece. So they paid $40 for these two windscreens right here. And then if you actually look, since they're bulky items, they were paid more, and so it makes sense for them to buy one. But if they're buying two of them, then they could have gotten it from a different Canadian seller. One second. They're currently the same condition at $6.27 a piece, but they bought them in the same condition for me for $20 a piece. Like, I mean, I couldn't possibly imagine the other store would have charged, what, like 24 or 26 bucks on shipping, however the math works out on that. But they bought them for me. They're fine with it. I'm happy with it. So this is getting shipped out. And then they also bought a decent amount of other stuff. This one headgear, I was actually missing one again. I know I said inventory mistakes are super rare, and they usually are. But for it happened 2 shipping days back to back is rare. But I did actually check. I had a minifigure that was wearing one of these listed on eBay. So I just unlisted that one from eBay, grabbed the headgear, put it in the order, and added the headgear to my one list so I can buy it again for eBay. And so that's all good. So yeah, this is the order here. Let me see if I can get it up real quick. They got, one second, they got 100 bricks for $116.68. They paid $7.50 on shipping, and depending on where this is gonna go, it'll cost me probably between 10 to 22 bucks to ship it. So I'll be out a little bit on shipping, but yeah, it works out in the end. And so yeah, it's a very slow shipping day in general. I think I had like 6 things total, or maybe 7. I had one just come in while I was packing up, so it wasn't that much stuff, but it was, considering it still is the slow season, at least up here in Canada, it's decent sales. This is something I have not done in a while, but I'm finally getting a bit of motivation. It's probably been like 3 or 4 months since I've done this, to create some new eBay cards for inventory. So I find something that I'm pretty sure I don't have already for sale on eBay. So then I just grab the part number, and then I first just quickly paste it into eBay and search for it. And if there's no results, then it's not already listed. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any in the container. I usually remember that stuff. So then what I do is I first grab the part number. So let me try and hold the camera a bit stabler. So that's TNT043. So then I go over here, go to Bricklink number, erase that, and paste the part number. Then I find the title. I don't always copy exactly what the title is, but sometimes I do. It all depends on how long the title is and if anything needs to be cut out. This here, it's probably pretty good, but it's too much for 1 line, so I'll put it down to 2. Then I grab the theme name and grab that there. Then I bring that one over here to theme, control paste. And then I go to sets and I look at some images. So these guys here, you can see they have a pistol and binoculars in both sets. So that is definitely something that I need to get for it. So then what I first do is I go over here, then I type in, I usually call them double barrel, one second, space, pistol, and the other thing was binoculars. Autocorrect is probably going to save me on this one here. And so then I do that, I type that in there, and I've got the minifigure here now. So now I go to my drawers and move some stuff out of the way. So first I'm going to go to guns here, grab this drawer, and this is just a backlog of stuff. None of this is already listed. And so then I go here and then I find the gun. I'll check these closer for damage after and stuff like that. So then I grab that one. Then I can put this guy to the side. I'll need him in a little bit, so I won't put him back. And then I need to go to binoculars, find the binoculars drawer, and then I just grab one of these guys here. And then I go like that. And then I can put that on the side. I'll still need that for the other one because there's two of them. They have different face prints though, so I'll have to create two very similar cards. Then I just, I'll connect these two things, check them for damage. And then I will have the template done there. And then once it's printed out on the thing here, on the label printer, then I'll cut it out. There's 4 per label. And then once it's cut out, I just remove the back of the label and I place it on the card here. And then once it's on the card here, I go over here, I'll grab a bag, and then I'll put the card in the bag, and then I'll put the minifigure and accessories in the bag. And if it's complete, then I'll put it on a pile for stuff that's ready for photos, because technically that row over here is supposed to be only stuff for photos, but I kind of just put absolutely everything in here that was eBay related. So I'll have to clean that up a little bit, tidy it up and stuff like that. And for ones like this, if it's missing parts, then what I'll do after I create the card, I'll add the needed parts to my wanted list, and then I'll just put it in whichever slot it should go in. And then once it's all done like that, and then if I get a part in the mail to complete the minifigure, then I'll complete the minifigure. And then when I go to list it, I would go to eBay, and then I would type in the number. So for the other one, it would have been TNT 48. So then I would have just gone here and typed in 48, and then it would say you don't have any results or anything like that. So then I'd realize, okay, well, this one I don't have it ready yet. So then I just put it into the ready for photos slot here. And then once I get a decent amount there, then I have to create a whole bunch of listings on eBay, research prices, and list all that stuff. That's like my least favorite chore in the entire world to do. And I love the selling aspect of eBay and the rebuilding and stuff like that, but the first listing for each one for me is just like the worst thing that I could do. It's just not fun at all. So that's nice that I don't do it too often. But yeah, this is just generally how I do eBay inventory for Lego minifigures. This one here, the titles on some of them were a bit too long, so it couldn't fit it all on one label. But thankfully, it actually positioned the second one fully on the second label. Sometimes it'll write the first line here, the second line here, then I'll have to erase it, reprint it, and stuff like that. So now that's done, what I do is, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm going to have to try and remember. I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, what I do, I'll cut it, and then I'll be right back. I first cut it out into horizontal strips like these ones here. Then what I do is I cut off the side on the right side, like this, and then I just move this stuff to the side out of the way. Then I end up with these. Then what I do is I grab 4 of the cards here, which I showed in a previous vlog, but if you haven't watched it, basically these are recipe cards, and these two are stuck together. This one here. Okay, let's get that tape folded down. Okay. These here are recipe cards that are folded in half and then taped on 3 sides. And they're pretty good. I use them for eBay inventory. They're decently sturdy for what they do. And I've got a whole bunch more to go. That drawer's filled up with them. And so once I do that, I then grab these guys and peel off the back like that. And then I just stick it to my finger real quick. And then I cut it along the other side, because if you first cut it without having this little notch on the side here, it's like physically impossible to actually remove the sticker. So I first remove the back and then I cut it. Then I end up with 2 parts. The side over here, I just stick onto there. And then this one, I just need to make sure I get it the right way around. It's there. Alrighty. And then, let's see if I can position this with my left hand. It's decently good. And then I just put that on there, and it sticks pretty nice. And now I've got an eBay card, which has all the information I need for relisting it. And so then I'll do the others real quick. And then once they're all put on the cards, what I first usually do is I then just exit out of the thing. I click don't save, and then I just go back over here and click it up again, and then it's ready for the next go around. But then after that, I get all these cards, then I grab the minifigures, and then I just put the cards in the bags and put all the cards inside of them. Then I just grab all this stuff here and pick it all up here, and this stuff here just goes into the garbage. And then these parts here, I look at them. Well, there's this one, it's incomplete. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I'll probably put that in the themed row. This row's already extremely full, but oh well. And then I grab the other ones, which are all complete, and then I put those ones in the ready for photos container. Typically, if I take photos for parts once, I'll never need to take photos for it again, because I have the keep out of stock option on eBay enabled, and so it stays for sale as long as I have the listings available for it. And so as long as I can relist these ones that aren't first time sales, then I'll never need to worry about getting parts within a certain amount of time or anything like that. This guy here, and you get the legs, which are quite difficult to get because you don't think there's any available in Canada in good condition at least, and stuff like that. And so then I'll have to spend more money to get this from overseas, and that could take who knows how long to actually arrive. Or maybe I can get it from the States, but who really knows, and stuff like that. So then, yeah, that's pretty much how I do the eBay stuff. Yogurt. Well, it's 8:19 p.m. and I just realized I completely forgot to upload a vlog today. I just realized. I do not think I would actually be able to get a vlog uploaded in this time now. I'm going to try, but I have no idea. I don't think I have too much footage, so I might be able to, but in 3 hours, can I edit a vlog while rebuilding a whole bunch of eBay minifigures? That is the question.